Yes, good night. This is the Cutting Edge on RFM. We're in a new home here. You listen to, may I tell you? Yes, may I tell you? You listen to a tune we are playing from the Grub Cooper. Tribute to the mighty diamonds. Diamonds are forever. But here I know, let me tell you which part we're there. We know they are Jamaica, you know, people. We don't, they are Jamaica, we're there. We are come live from London, England. Special one radio live station we are talking about. We're there in another radio station and broadcast all the way to Kingston, Jamaica, and all the way in London and so and surrounding areas. We don't even know which part else it come on, brethren. The station here, right round England.
Right in the world.
Round the world.
Yeah,
The way I say the right round the world. Alright. Well, we do say Jamaica station. This station, you know, special one, radio. It's going to be a serious thing because you the man say him station broadcast right round the world.
yes, sir.
You understand? So we give thanks to hear that. You know, for those of you who don't know, we there in England and do some promotion for a book. And we have 2 shows for do, Friday and Saturday. For those of you who don't know. So, little more we tell you about that. We have Duke Baysee in the house and we have Mandingo in the house. Hey, the people them know Mandingo, you know. Well, Mandingo the righteous up beside we. And wait for pounds for the people them. Duke Baysee inside us, so with them camera. We want to talk to Duke Baysee, you know, because Duke Baysee is one of the man them will make the Cutting Edge be worldwide on YouTube. Yes, whole heap of man know Cutting Edge to YouTube. And we want you love Galaxy. Galaxy Radio. We're there at Galaxy last night.
No.
What do you mean no?
Last night was Flavor Radio with me.
A flavor there? Right. A dementia we are work with that now. I do basic cars, you know. We did the part we did the part Mandingo radio station. Flavor Radio. The night before we did the part Galaxy Radio. We want you love Galaxy as well. I say Galaxy is the first radio station. Them say they must celebrate 40 years this year, the next year. It's the first radio station we broadcast Cutting Edge all over England and make people know about Cutting Edge. Them bundle it so much that it's unbelievable. If I could have collect for every tape we play in London, I could have buy RFM. But SLR is the next station. Over the years we broadcast it. So we want you up all of them ones there now, over the years in England, yeah, who make Cutting Edge become a book. And it's that what we're there for. They will launch a book about the Cutting Edge. Yes. I don't have no other radio program where catch that. If you say they're going to broadcast, and then when you broadcast, some people in a next country, clear in Europe, realize the impact of this program here. And look how much fight it get from them time until now. It now turn book. Yes, Cutting Edge turn book. You understand? So we launched it in Spain last month. Yes, so how much people did it? 250,000 people. Rotterdam Festival. And now we launch it. Yes, sir. How much bookstore we go already? 5 bookstore there from Friday over there. A bookstore to bookstore every day. A signed book. Today was the last one. And then we're going to move on now to Birmingham Saturday. So one of the people them know, so we're there, you know. We're there. And we will go through the places as usual. From the Cutting Edge. Yeah, listening to Marjorie. Hey Marjorie, them say you sound like a British lovers rock artist. Yeah, you sound like a lovers rock artist. Alright, so we have it's 24 minutes past 10 in Jamaica. It's 24 minutes past 3 up here. You know the Ital Fest is back again. And what happened now is that I think at the 25th, I think at the 25th of November, the Ital Fest going to come and stream. Remember, I said it was supposed to keep already and them kind of dry it back. Well, it come forward November the 25th. We have a person who want to interview after the next at them. You know, as it relates to the Ital Fest, you know, a sentence again. Everything I keep long as sentence now. I tell you, sentence is the center for stage shows and entertainment at this given time. So we want to tell you that we're going to talk to that person something to 11. Okay? We're going to them something to 11. So meanwhile, I can give back Marjorie. Hey, how am I deal with? How come I never ever heal up the people in England who are listening to the Cutting Edge right now? We don't have to go on YouTube again tomorrow, man. We don't have to go on YouTube tonight at the right thing, you understand? So we want up all the people them in England right now, we are listening to it direct from Special One radio station, you understand? So we'll go to our next break and come forward. Yes, we're there upon you. All the way from London, England, straight into Jamaica. This is the Cutting Edge on RFM. Yeah, as I say, we're supposed to be having a talk with some of the ones from the Ital Fest, which is coming on the 25th of November. Something that was postponed, but it is here again. And it's so wonderful that we hear a major event named Ital Fest. Because we know where we go through over the years, we are talking about Ital Livity. You know, a whole heap of people scoff at the word Ital. You know, see, because it have a hype on it. Them say, what kind of foolish name Ital? So them say natural and we say Ital. And say it again, I'm going to say it 1,000,001 time. You know, we did talk about I and I as Rasta. People say, boy, you don't go to school, which I and I. Me and you and me. And then we say Ital and everybody, you know, hyper. Now, we see the big guys, them come name iPhone, iPad, iTunes. I mean, I said, then nobody knows how foolish is that. What kind of phone name iPhone and iPad? And, you know, so we supposed to be there because we didn't say I. But Mr. Musk and Mr. Jobs and all them people, you know, them are not there because them come with the I. And a good other Rasta man, them get it from too, you know. A good other man from look at that nigga, them depend them holiday and hear Rasta man and say, no, I and I don't deal with them something there, you know. And them go say, oh man, that's a good thing to say, man. Let's go up iPhone, iPad, iTunes, I decide that and all them something there. You think them easy? No, we see people naturally, just normally and say I. Just normally. So when I and I say I and I don't know sound no way again, you know. No. You know, sound no way again, white people come show and say something can name I something. Ital. So the festival name Ital Festival, and it is showcasing Ital food as far as Ital food can go when you come on to showcasing it. You know, it's food. Now we hear that name come now. Because one time it was vegetarian food. Then now it named vegan vegetarian. Then you have lacto-vegetarian. Then you have Pisceans we eat fish. Ongo animal product them eat. And you have some people that say, them is vegetarian, them only eat fish. And me I say, what the hell you talking about, you eat fish? And I call yourself vegetarian. You ever see fish grow up on tree? A vegetarian is the one who is vegetable him eat. You understand? It have nothing to do with it. And then them come lacto-vegetarian. You know, a lacto-vegetarian is one who only eat like egg and cheese and all these things. Look at you're not vegetarian. You eat a whole lot of vegetable, but you mix it up with milk and cheese and egg and them something there. So it gone, we know, you what them call it now? Plant-based. No, I tell you, it named plant-based. Everybody say, oh, I eat plant-based food. What is plant-based food? Maybe it's plant, but it have a base. I don't know what the base is. Sometimes a man gonna mix up certain things and I say, well, didn't we tell you that it was based? Plant-based. We still say Ital, you know. All we are going, we still say Ital. Because I can't reach nowhere else after I say Ital. So, they must celebrate Ital food in a festival named Ital Fest. And we laud the people them who doing it. And we have some chef on it where, you know, I mean, like, it's great. Great chefs. And when we say chef, we are talking about ones who prepare food with only vegetables and what them call plant-based. And when you eat it as a man who, or a woman who just take your teeth every day and yam animal and all them something there, you could have piece of animal you eat. The way it is prepared. Nobody don't know, a lot of people don't know say you can't eat all certain food and things and meat you eat. In the vegetarian style. You know, see, a lot of people want to stop eat meat, you know. But to grow up on it so much, them just say, well, you know, this and that and that. This is when them taste certain food like some nice, well, tofu, or some jerk, mushroom. And when them taste them say, what is this? What is this? Man, it tastes like something with them cook at their yard, you know. Lie them and tell to you, know. It tastes better. It tastes better. So, we give thanks. So, we don't know if them up on the line yet. Or them up on the line yet? No, nobody not going to answer me, because the brother there talk what them say, no, so don't on the line. All right. I go see if him up on the line. Good night. Yes. We're there with you. Okay, we're going to back the interview there, you know, trust me. And we're going to talk to, talk to Duke Baysee. You know, we say we have Duke Baysee in the house. Everybody who is ardent listener to the Cutting Edge in England and even everywhere knows that Duke Baysee is one of the first man them to put up the Cutting Edge on YouTube. You understand? And now we say, like when we are talking, so now tomorrow morning, you see it on the YouTube. But this is the original man who really, you know, one time we had to cuss him, you know, and say, abandon the business, but it helped. It helped to push the program, and not only that too. Even right now, the youth, them who are put it on YouTube. It goes so far because people say, boy, the program late at the night and only part of things I'm not going to mention, but them just wait till in the morning or in the afternoon and just listen to it on YouTube. Well, this man here, we were talking about Baysee, I'm a brethren. You understand? A Jamaican brethren, but him come turn British. You know, I'm not really interested in England. I mean Jamaica again.
Nice,
you know, something have happened to somebody down there for him run, come down there. But it not take long for run, come up back. Because I'm down there that day, I'm not hear from him. You understand? So, why you love Dukey? You love Dukey.
Big up Muta. Well, my mother died, you know, and me that we go down go bury her, and it caused a lot of stress and things wasn't going too right. That's why I never get to link you down there, you know.
Mm.
So.
All right, me mention before we go into the YouTube thing. Me know say it on farm up here in the coal. Me want you tell the people them how you get for plant sweet potato and yam and all them something there. In this freeze up place. And I see whole heap of white people that come take lessons. I say wait. I see the man that said I went name the tree. What the tree when I tell you say, oh yeah, sell that. Which tree?
Mango or the Aki.
The mango Aki for must about $100 you drop £100.
Yeah.
A sucker. Baysee. You serious?
Well, they advertising online for the big price, so you can compete with the price. If you see the price high, you can actually compete with them. And that's what I would do.
But you have people up here with mango sucker too, apart from you?
I don't know of anybody.
You don't know nobody?
Apart from the ones who buy them from me.
Oh, that's why you can't tell it for £100 and get to it. What do you say? So, all right. So, explain to me what drive you for really gardening and farming in the coal. Yeah. Tell me exactly where I go on.
It's quite simple.
Come you know you have big artists, you know. You have #1 tune in South Africa. You have big musicians and them something there. And now me come up here a couple years now, I see the man a farm. So tell me where I go on.
In a word, it would be Mutabaruka.
Welcome to Muta.
You did tell me about the farming and I should get involved in farming.
Eh?
And through me did was growing on a small scale. I decided to go into the tropical things here.
Yeah, okay.
And
but me I see a plant in no tropical things, me see a plant, Bridget.
yeah, tropical things like ackee plants and guinea plants, mango
Oh
plants.
yeah. True.
Yeah.
And the ackee actually come?
What do you mean?
No, me if you get ackee, you pick it and
No.
eat
The
it.
reason why I say, oh, you mean, because I tell you, say, I'm not interested in fruit, I'm interested in selling plants. That's what I'm saying.
You sell, what them call them when you put up your place with the plant them?
Plants, house plants.
No, so them call it. But so them no you sell them that way there.
That way there.
Sucker we call them.
Sucker.
You sell the sucker.
Yeah.
And why people come and take the sucker and put on them?
Everybody
house.
buying them now.
And say, oh my God, it's a beautiful palm. What's the house? It's a national tree of Jamaica, ackee.
Yes. Well,
And
some
them say,
people
oh, I
never
thought
see-
it was ackee and saltfish. Where's the saltfish tree?
Well, some people never see breadfruit tree.
Yeah.
Or OT apple.
OTG, yeah.
Yeah. So them see it now and they say, well, me have to have it. And that's
Okay.
why they buy them.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Plants.
But them now go see the tree. Them now go see the OTG.
I
apple.
can't say that because there's a avocado plant tree bigger than the house in South London. It's on YouTube. If you type in avocado tree in South London, you see it have about 250 avocado pear on it, and it's England.
It grow.
Grow.
Well, me not eat them pear then. Me not eat them pear then. That so like somebody do something to it.
No.
Eh, no?
Climatize to the
Okay.
weather.
All right, come see you enter a pumpkin contest.
It was
the biggest pumpkin.
It wasn't a pumpkin contest, but it was a what you call it? Produce contest. It's right here in Tottenham still, you know. A produce, so you can bring any of your produce, and they will enter it in the competition for you. And me, as I told you, I win 3 years straight. And you said something a while ago, you know, Muta, about people eating vegetable and don't know if it's meat. I come first with Kalaloo patty, and they don't know where India and then put first prize for meat pie.
Meat pie. And they don't tell them, say, no meat, no pie, meat,
It's
no in
after
there.
I write up, me say, no, this is just Kalaloo in there, but me season the Kalaloo like meat. But when they
Okay.
taste it now,
Them things are meat.
yeah.
Yeah, all of them things they are going on now. That's what I say now. You can't get all bacon in what them call
So,
plant-based thing, you know. You never see it?
Let me see it.
Yeah, them have bacon. Them have oh gosh man, them have so much things you know where all those people who love meat
Yeah.
and want to stop eat meat, but them don't want the look.
Yeah.
Well, them make it for deceive your eye. When you're going to the Whole Foods restaurant, Whole Food place, you have bacon, but it look like bacon.
But
it
it's
tastes like
plant-based.
bacon, but it's not bacon.
No, it's plant-based and
It's amazing. Them have cheddar cheese.
Yeah, it's
It
not cheese.
look like cheese.
Yeah.
It tastes like cheese, but not milk no in there.
Majority of that come, they make the cheese from the cauliflower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing. You know, so them a make plant now. We are talking about vegetarian plant. We never grow. It making a well, I call it laboratory still, but when it come out, you eat a plant like a broccoli. We never grow.
Oh yeah, I've seen the scientific.
Yeah,
way to
them
do
never
things.
grow.
Yeah.
So the vegetarian get a little more.
Yeah.
Yeah, the vegetarian. Them. I think you have what name the what name of them that blame for the COVID name again? Gates. Bill Gates buy out a whole heap of the agricultural land in America. And him have a new thing a go on there where him a make false meat. It's not from cow.
It's from the stem cell.
I don't know, it was stem cell. I think it's that tomato.
Yeah, and then produce the meat
Yeah,
from that.
yeah. And it tastes like, we are skin off your face, right? It tastes like meat.
So they
It
say,
look like meat.
yeah.
You know why nothing else? If you are eat meat and you are eat something that tastes like meat and look like meat, you gonna say, why me don't want it no because of meat?
People, I believe, they wouldn't want it if they knew it wasn't the real thing, you know.
Well, you say the people them call a patty. You never tell them say no meat no in there.
Yeah.
Cause you put things in there will make it taste like meat.
Yeah. Season
And when
like
them
meat.
still look like meat, but are not meat.
No.
But you not say nothing wrong with that.
Well,
It's alright.
it's green, you know. I mean, I don't know
It's
green
alright.
meat.
It's alright.
I don't know.
Alright. So you move from well, I don't say you move from it still, but I know you're a man, a cameraman. You're still there with the camera thing.
Well, you know.
Yeah, because you as you say, you look on the YouTube. But explain to me now. Oh, when you start, people, the reason why I talk about the cutting edge so tonight is because I up here promote a book about the cutting edge. I'm telling you that from now, right? Don't get vexed with me. We have a book up here named Mutabaruka, the Verbal Swordsman, and it's a book about the cutting edge. You understand? And its influence on the world, not just Jamaica. Because they never mention Jamaica that more than so. And it's not some Jamaican come up with it or do it. It's a university in a university of Vienna, in Austria. See? So the book is here and we're up here promoting the book. So that is why we are talking about it. But we are get this man here because this man is one of the man them where actually put it out there. So me ask say I know. Me never know you from Adams. Me never know you from nowhere. But all of a sudden me say this thing come up. Every time cutting edge, this come up. Cutting edge and me I say, well, a man I was interested because him no put in no ads in it. No ads no coming in it and him no miss a beat. And I like them you know. When me see some people,
Chop up it.
them chop it up and when me that say righteous or no, the person will hear it in the next piece. Them just cut it anyway and just take out a whole heap of the main things they will do it. But you know, they have it a flow. Oh, me always wonder how you get all the add them out of it.
Well, due to film, I'm an editor. And having a studio before, I used to edit audio. So, because I was already editing audio in my recording studio, when I was recording the stepping rate, no, not stepping rate,
Cutting
never
edge,
existed.
cutting edge.
Yeah, it never existed. When I was doing recording cutting edge, it's the same thing audio. So I could take out adverts, I could take out music, and just concentrate on just you. And in a way, people never know. A lot of people never know, say, there was music and adverts in a show.
In the show, yeah. Because it have no copyright. Them never have the copyright, yeah.
So when they eventually get the app back in the day and they could listen to the show, them say, no man, we don't like it. It 4 hours too much and it have music. Because they're so used to know me, just straight you talking and your interviews. That's all them used to from my channel. So other channels now start to copy that.
Okay.
But that was the way how it used to be back in the day. So as an editor, I could take out music and I could take out the
advertisement them.
Yeah.
Yes. And, all right, so the next point is now, why you stop?
I stopped. A lot of people been asking this question. When I say a lot of people, Muta, I'm talking
Whole
about...
people call it cutting edge, ask me.
Yeah, I'm talking about thousands of people. I'm not just saying a whole heap of people. I mean thousands of people. I read some of the comments today, which the comments only went up today, is asking why isn't it stepping razor and cutting edge on my channel anymore. Well, when I stopped, it's because I couldn't get the subscription from Irie, which I was getting all the time. And one time I pay 7 times.
Yes.
7 times I pay, and me not get nothing from it. So I keep on asking, people keep on complaining to me, people was even complaining to you.
But you complain to me and me tell them still, but me can't do nothing about it. So that is why it stopped.
It stopped because I couldn't get it.
But look how long now you can't get it.
Well, this is the point. When it stopped, because it stopped for years, I have not even gone back and look because as far as I'm concerned, it not going to happen.
No, they're there. Well, last night, I must tell the people them who asked why do Baysee don't have the cutting edge on the internet. Last night him talked to one of the man them down at IRA and them show him how to get it on him computer. So for those of you who've been asking, Baysee know how to do it on him computer. And if you don't see him do it, you know, say I fight him, I fight now. You know, see it, I just saw.
Well, Muta,
yeah.
I've been trying today. No, it's on the minute.
Then all the bridging for the radio station just goes up bam bam on him iPad.
Yeah.
And just and
but he's not getting it on his Android. And he's not getting it on him.
But on the Android, the brother showed you last night.
Yeah, but me not get it. It's not the Android. Me need it on the laptop to record.
Then him not tell you how to do it on your laptop?
Yeah, but just know, even though my laptop is right there, it's not working.
So where the version get it on?
Tamo D managed to get it on his iPlayer. His iThings.
iPhone. No, on an iPhone him get it on an iPad.
No, our iPad.
So what the difference?
Even Android don't work. So
what the difference between getting it on the iPad and the computer?
It's different software.
But at the computer, the version tell you last night.
Yeah, I may have used the computer.
The car with you and I listen to him.
I'll know the computer right there, so we can't get it.
So nobody in London can't get it.
I'm not going to say everybody in London, but I'm going to give you another try. But
it's a complaint where I get every time I come up here, you know. Because even when I say it's all right now, you don't have to pay.
Yeah.
Remember the way say you don't have to pay no money.
I used to always pay.
Yeah, but people still in England are complaining to me. Over people say me when I
people still complain to me, Muta.
No, when I say over people say me when I some go around and call me.
Yeah.
You understand? But when I say, all right, them complain to you. So me don't know who down highway and listen this, we can make a difference to this. But see now with the in the belly of England, you know, where people use the cutting edge as them comfort, like say them they are Jamaica. And I'm me to tell you that. Because they have 5 bookstores. I sell book right round and I sign book. And everybody will come in there say, them listen to the cutting edge. But them can't get it. And I tell them say, but you don't have to pay no money to do it again, you know, because one time you have to pay money, you know.
Yeah.
I think that's £7 per month or so.
Yeah.
All right, well that done with now. But IFM must know say the people them a ball. So them can't get IRA.
Is that any other part of the
world?
world?
But the brother get me don't understand it, you know. Explain to me. Me know you talk about software and software. Oh, the brethren just do the same thing and get it on him iPad.
As I said, software, because they have an Android and they don't come up on him Android.
But the brother tell you say it come up on Android too. You know matter about Android.
That me I say, mine don't work and the laptop is right there, not working right now.
This is amazing. This is amazing. Because we up here promote book and the people them up here Bex. Bex. And matter about them glad with them hear me say me how do the program live up here today.
Yeah.
They must say, what about that? No, this. No, anyway. We give thanks to, you know. We give thanks the man perseveres along.
As soon as we can get it back, I will get back on there because people complain about these new people who's putting it up, chopping up the things. You know the amount of time they cut out Mandingo and me vex, because me want to hear things where Mandingo say. And then Mandingo say, but Baysee, how them chop up my piece? And it's like, them have something against him. Them don't even know Mandingo.
No, but watch out, man. You Mandingo. If Mandingo call the radio and him not get through, and him hear other people, him say them a fight against him. Him say the operator fight against him.
Explain to him how it goes.
Him say the operator fight against him, and many times call. And him say the operator fight against him. The operator don't fight against him because them don't know him. And me tell him say, put anytime you hear Mandingo, put him through. See? But I saw it go. Anyway, you hear what I say now? You see, when you did not do it, and why you know, so you should have got jail, you know.
We say, plagiarize.
You know, when you do it, you know, it's a serious breach.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on with it, you know.
Funny enough, you know, Muta, when Shane was alive.
When who?
Shane.
Who named Shane?
At Shane, not Shane,
My killer,
Mr.
Young.
What his son name?
Chad.
Chad. When Chad was alive, him lock off everybody and him never lock me off.
Oh yeah?
He lock off every one of them. He never lock me off. Him right down to Roman Green. And them never trouble me.
Roman Green, me not see him again. Me not see him on the internet again.
I don't understand that because he's in America and he can get it.
No, me used to talk to him. No, where I say, Mr. Chad never lock you off.
No, I
you
don't
ever talk to him yet? You ever talk to
him? Why didn't he? Why cut off everybody and he never cut off me?
Yeah, but me never cut you off neither.
No, but is it because I was putting you up?
That's why I never cut you off.
Me no know.
But I never cut you off. I don't know if it's because you put me up. But you never cut. I never no cut off nobody.
Yeah.
It's, women are like when you them. We have a break. We go too far. I will not take the break. You know. We go to the break and come forward. Yes.
But because them have them way of doing things, them have a thing where them feel like.
They do cut out where Ital. It's true.
No, me not say lie.
Yeah, it's true.
Me not say lie, but you have a conspiracy.
Of course, a conspiracy.
No, conspiracy. No, man.
So why Baysee and Romain used to just carry the
She ain't not wait, man.
Yeah.
You don't know wrong this, man. She ain't not when go.
the guys them who
record it back,
who record and
put it back
on
on YouTube. Them.
No, they want to where you did do. You not go on YouTube.
Yeah, but
Yeah, then if you go on YouTube and it's there, and somebody just real forward, you can cut it off. I know conspiracy. Them just.
Then how them a put gun in your hand?
the whole thing, man.
They no put gun on my hand. You no conspiracy that. A fool them. No, me I say a fool. I idiot them. A stupid youth them.
Yes.
And some stupid youth are no conspiracy. Them don't know you. Them don't know. Them just want to do something. Them cut out. Them all call the thing. Them give some headline when me not talk about them thing. I no conspiracy. I just fool. I fool them.
And then what happened now is, you don't know, you're so interested in the subject, but log on and you say, wait, me hear that 5 years ago.
Because yeah, a long time thing I put up 4 minutes ago and make you feel like I get to the program. Yes, we're there with you on the Cutting Edge, live in London, on Special One Radio. Yes, and we have Duke Baysee in the house. We talk about the Cutting Edge.
Yeah.
As we said before, when we start the program, we actually there promote a book. We come out on the cutting edge. You know, see it, and the impact it have on the world.
Yeah.
And when we say the world, we actually mean the world. And I'm going to basically tell you why I say that now. Basically, years ago, me I talk and you show me which part the cutting edge reach. And you show me some countries and you show me the volume of people who are listening. Oh, you do them thing there. Tell the people them. You. Well, me know you have people to do we have to do it, but tell me how you do it.
It's not me.
Oh, you mean I know you?
It's literally.
They know you show me.
Today we can now call that AI, artificial intelligence, because it's the amount of girls between the age of 10 to 16, the amount of girls between the age of...
Yeah, them do that in Jamaica where they call it the polls.
Yeah. So you get all these different countries and it's all split up, how much minutes they listen to it, if they listen to the whole show. It's literally the artificial intelligence that they have. All of these things. So I get a thing on the back of the YouTube where you can now look how many people has hit, how many people has give comments, how many people, what age they are, which countries are there. And then this is now when you're starting to see the millions. Remember, it's millions of people those days that we was actually looking at who's hitting.
You know, me not forget how much million they tell me. 10 million they tell me.
It gone over that?
Yeah, when you tell me say 10 million at least for cutting edge. Yeah, all right. So they say them do that now as a survey. So when we actually have now, there's much more people at the cutting edge outside of Jamaica.
Definitely.
Than in Jamaica.
Definitely.
All right. The country by country. Because you know, they say you set it out where, you know, this a country, I listen how much people listen at early time. Just like what them do with the poll them in Jamaica, when the radio poll them come out, them said no, Jamaica IFM is number 1. And then them show you between Monday, what time to what time, this amount of people are listening. And you know, and you show me the same thing worldwide. Yeah. So how that go? Tell me how that go.
It literally is a part of the part of YouTube. Them call it there's a word that they use when they're using all these numbers and everything. Can't remember the word they use.
Yeah, Alzheimer's, man.
Statistics, but there's another word.
Yeah,
there's another word.
By the way, people, YouTube have a slight, Duke have a slight Alzheimer's thing popping in, and I might tell them why I said that too. Yes, because I want me fish and me have it. Yes.
I thought we have it.
No, anyway, go on talk.
So I was saying, there's the countries and everything is already laid out in YouTube. So when somebody join YouTube, they join in from a country. So now that country comes up. They join in from a certain age group. So the age group comes up. So this is how the countries, I was able to show you in alphabetical order, all these different countries, how much people in those countries are showing you all of that. So that is a part of the system in YouTube. As a channel owner, you're supposed to be able to go in there
and see
how many people and how many different parts of the world where your stuff is going.
Well, but I say I was amazed. I was amazed when you show I sing. That me and my lady talk and I say, you know, it's amazing that you have people in Vietnam and listen to the program and I love it. A man called me and say, you know, a man listen to Cutting Edge and it make him learn Jamaican language. You know, them kind of way there. One brother called me from Afghanistan, say my Jamaican. He said, Muta, the Taliban, them love the program. I say, what about? You know, see? So, yes, it's amazing. I guess that is why the professor tell the youth themselves to go study it.
Yeah, you see, Cutting Edge, people don't understand. Cutting Edge is not just a radio show. It is a university.
Yeah.
It is a university.
We have a jingle we say it.
Well, it's a university, and where the university come in now is where some people don't have certain knowledge, and then they're hearing it on the show.
Yeah. All right, we're going to take a break and come forward. Cutting Edge, RFM, Special 1.
One learned like the growing and everything, and can't talk about where me learned that from for RFM Cutting Edge.
Yeah.
You have people saying that them hear certain things and they decide to take themselves to university and they say, boy, BS, me want to meet Muta, you know, because if it wasn't for him,
Reggie, you should have there the book launch. Them, Sunday? No, I come here.
Saturday.
Come here Saturday. I'll be learning half of the play, me do. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Tuesday, Wednesday. 5 of them, me do. When me in the shop, them, I hear the people them talk about the program. And I talk about me. I feel a little weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel a little weird. Because
huge.
It's like me don't sit down and listen to my album there. You understand? And when me hear people, I say, well, Muta, I tell you, you know, you're great, you know, you're God, you know, you're this, you know, that, and that. But the program is, and I say, yeah, you know, shall me go to my wife and I say, tell me something. Be honest with me, what am I saying on the radio that is garnering so much attention?
You're saying what people want to say and can't say.
And that's how you tell me still, but why them can't say it? I mean, I say nothing so out of way, you know what I mean?
You see, in England, Muta, we cannot just say some of the things that we hear.
You're not going to Hyde Park then, man.
That's the only place. That's the only place.
No, me I tell you, it's amazing. And this is a movie, what me do, because I usually come and do a show and gone somewhere. But this now is like, me I move from town to town to town, and different people. But are the same people them too, you know, mentality wise and otherwise, Jamaican them, you know, you see Mandingo. I don't want to say it, you know, because him good and I have listened to. Him have this whole of flyers print, not Mandingo, you know, the promoter.
Oh,
say him have book. And we sit down in the shop. A man will say, I go outside. He say, I go to call some people. A man will go to the shop and call some, go to the barber shop.
And some other shop.
The salon and them something there. You see when the first set of people run come in and see me, at that time they start call them friend them.
Yeah.
And I say, Mutabaruka, you have to tune. Wait. It's a little more.
So they see them buy the book.
Oh gosh, man.
Can they see them buy the book?
No, but if me never do that, them would.
No, because I'm not sure you say. If it was Mandingo,
yeah.
no care how much flyers were input and I put out there. It never have no effect.
No.
Never in effect.
You know see it? I true him go they go
Go to the shops them when we know.
and call the man. When me look man, me see some man in there, some youth in there when me know from Jamaica and all the man them talk about the program and I look woman them, you know, when I say woman I talk about head well cream up and eyelash gone out there so.
Yeah.
They must say, boy, I first me meet you, you know, boy, I tell you so, you know, my mother used to listen to your program and my father used to. I say, hey. So me still ask the question, what the rat am I saying? That guy has so much attention.
Well, you have some die-hard, you never say this, Muta.
Sunday are the same thing, you know. None of the people them come at Brixton there because we tell them to come.
Yeah,
all the two sisters, them live at Woodford.
Them come back, you know.
I know them, yeah, them tell me. Them tell me, and I'll come and meet them. Yeah,
Them have some die-hearted people who only listen to my channel. Even this week, them saying, "Tree not putting up no more. Where can you get it?" That means they don't look nowhere else. It was just the channel. It was just them satisfied with that, and they're not going to know. They don't know other people putting it up because there's certain parts of the world who listening don't know about Jamaica radio station. They just don't know this channel and this channel is putting it up, and this is what I like. So them asking, where do you get it? And it's to us, it's popular.
Yes, amazing that the part of the program now. On the cutting edge in England is talking about the cutting edge. You can't believe that. And we just talk about the impact of the program worldwide. And believe you me come here to come see it on the ground. Not just come do a poetry reading and go back to Jamaica or go to a next city. But we're there as what them call it, a signed autograph in a book. And I mingle with the people them and hear the voice of the people them and how them react to the program. So we know a whole heap of people, we get a reaction like that in Jamaica too, you know. Especially amongst the youth them. When them see me, you know, it's like, yes, daddy, no respect and rare, you know, see it. But Anya so Rasta. Believe you me, Anya so. And some little daughter with them eyelash gone over there, so if them come to near me, them go and juke me with them eyelash.
Well, before you have the internet, I remember you used to say a lot of things and people say, Muta, madman, where you get them things there from? And sometimes you used to be reading a newspaper from somewhere. And what has happened now, today, because of technology, people are now seeing what you're saying, no far-fetched.
Yeah, and me no mother again. Don't part of my mother to me never no choice.
Yeah. So all what you were saying before and them saying was mad. Now they are agreeing. They can go up on the internet and research and say, yeah, you see what Muta tell me? I see it there. And this is why I say cutting edge is an important thing. I told you the first time when I come to Ira FM, you know, and I said it's important. That's why I put it up. I said it's more important than people think. And now today we have a book. If it wasn't important, you think they could have a book? Well, see how that book selling at the book signing down a Pimpanzi, down a Waltham Soho Street. And that when it gone, it gone. If cutting edge didn't have any impact, you'd be walking back with the book them, but the book them sell off.
Yes, it's a serious thing. Brethren, as I say, I give thanks for a thief to cutting edge so much years, you know, and put it on the internet. You know, it's really wonderful. They're a good thief.
Well, they're coming back.
They're a good thief.
All of them boys out there, we have put up the little chop up thing and coming back and I'm going to lock them off to you yet.
Yeah, the one. The one going to him won the thing, you know. Anyway, we give thanks. And continue with the farming, you know.
Nah, stop.
Because you see now, it's everywhere. You see the cutting edge make your farm in England. So it must have an impact that way there. Yeah,
cutting edge.
I'm going to feel weird for talk about my own program. Trust me. I feel weird for talk about my own program. You know, so I'm a brethren down at old Irish. They might say, Muta, oh, you not play your tune them. And me I say, boy, I'm not really feel. He say, well, you say, your program, you know, I say, you have to play your tune them. And I think about the time I go to my wife and I say, boy, you know, say, I kind of feel away if you play my tune them. And then she said, but nobody else now play it. So we just say, all right. So between the brethren down Irish and she, I just decide, say, you know something, I'm going to play my tune them.
Yeah.
You understand? Anyway, so we're there with you, cutting edge style, as we say, we're there special Special One Radio. Okay, so here we are going so now. We know a whole heap of things that take place in Jamaica, you know, but through the Jamaica we talk so much about the Jamaican things. We on so now, so we have to talk about the on things. Because a whole heap of news on so nobody not hear about. You know, see it. And true, everybody's stuck on certain channel. It come like say nowhere else not have no news for share with the people them. But we know the news there. And we always a search and a find the news them. And sometimes when we say the news too, people say when we get them news they from. But you don't never see it on CNN and BBC. A virgin coming a virgin here see me in the shop. And when him come in there, all him cannot say him work with BBC, him work with BBC. So he might try to impress everybody that say him work with BBC. But him only want to say, we not get hype up over BBC. You know, see, we're not really interested in that. But we watch BBC still. But you have alternative radio where give you a more outlook on the other side.
Yeah.
Like democracy now. I know say democracy now is a liberal radio station, Pacifica radio, where we can listen. And then you have Al Jazeera.
Yes.
The Arab news there, where can show you the other side too. So when we talk in a Jamaica, most of the time we talk about the politics are going on in a Jamaica and whatsoever. But with the England, you know, so we want to shed some light on actually we are going in England also and cross the other side of England, which is Europe. Because enough things are going on. And if you go far and now you go way over into Africa, Northeast Africa, what they call Asia Minor, what they call Palestine, what they call Israel. And we know say Africa them places there. It's just the Suez Canal divide up right there so. But Africa, you know see it, them come take away the land and brand it like says a European land. Just like how the Arab them take away Egypt and brand it like it's an Arab country. And then them spread Islam right across North Africa. Till the years say now it's mostly Muslim there and Arab. My favorite place, one of my favorite places, if you talk about my top 5 places when I go, I have to call Morocco. And when you go to Morocco, it's an Arab country. You know, see it? It's them talk Arabic. Them talk English too, you know, but them talk Arabic. And I say, oh, the hell, North Africa becomes so Arabic. When you have some black people there, where the Arab them come and enslave them. And the only thing is that the Arab them never take them from Africa. But the Arab them make sure say if the people them is Arabic, then the land where them depend going to be Arabic too. So them never they take we and carry across now we and go say, but you have Arabs, you have Africans who take Africans and carry go Arabia and carry go Mecca. And we are talking about Mansa Musa, where you a whole heap of man are big up on this and that to say he was the richest man on earth. But him is one of them man they will help the Arabs them to enslave Africans. Just like how you have a whole heap of Arab-minded African black matter where all upon Islam will enslave Africans and help white people to carry come across us all. And if you doubt me, go amongst the maroon them, where them call themselves maroon, and listen to the language. A whole heap of it is embedded in Arabic. Them say salam alaikum, same way like the Arab them. How did Arab language find itself in the Coromantee language and in the language them from the Moortown and Charlestown maroon them? It's because you did have Africans who never see themselves as African, but see themselves as Muslims. And anybody is not Muslims is infidels. That is where it's going on. It's not no joke business we are talking about. You have, just like how you have Christian and they can't tell them to them African. Them are Christian. Them are, you know, no African thing. You understand? Well, you see, when they have Africans, even now, come go to Senegal go see it. I go to Senegal go see it. Come ask the Senegalese, say, tell me something. Oh, you is a African and you have an Arab name. You understand? Because them change them name from African name to Muslim name. Ali and some name there you say, but people say African name hard for call. When you hear the man, them it's like them have cold in them throat. When them call it, you know, see it. And when we ask the man, the other side is also true, you know. When we go to Ghana, I'm driving a taxi, you know, and see a man have a picture of Jesus in the front windshield. And it a swing. You know, when hang up the sweet thing up there. And it's a swing so. And I say, brethren, you're not afraid to crash or stop. You know, see the thing a swing in front of your face. Him say, I'm Father. The white Jesus, you know, a swing in front of him, you know. It's supposed to protect him from crashing. It's protect him, say, yes, it's him Father. So, anytime a man take up the religion of these people, him cease becoming who him is. And that we always I say. And the more me go out there, is the more me see say, when me I say it's true. And if you don't even go out there, and you're there Jamaica, if you're there Trinidad, any Caribbean island, from a man say, he's a Christian, him not have no race in him, no nationality too. Because I'm putting Christian thinking above him nationality. You know, see it? And that is right, so you know, say him gone. But the same way with Islam. From a man say he's Muslim. Him know nothing with Africa. If I know Muslim, he's an infidel. If I know Christian, you worship Satan. One religion can't save the world. I just that me I tell the people them, one religion can't run the world. We go and take a stock and come forward. Yes. Go through. Break time. No? We'll have no break, alright? Alright, we'll have no break. We'll come forward. Yes. We say one religion can't run the world because religion come from culture. All religions is defined through the culture of the people them. And most places where you go, the culture breed a way of seeing and understanding the things that you are seeing and unseen. That is really what it is all about. So when you go to China, the man them refer to certain things because it comes out of them cultural experience. Just like when you hear about the Jews or Judaism, it comes from a certain culture. All religion come from culture. As a matter of fact, every discipline come from culture. Social breeding come from culture. Anthropology come from culture. Religion come from culture. Them not tell the people them that. That is why everybody, the culture we define them and the religion is the culture of the colonizer. The colonizer is the ones who define how you think, how you believe things. The reality, the logic, so you find yourself a project for yourself. So you can't tell a Christian, say, watch out, what you say, I know you really, I do it, you know. It's something where it's embedded and imprinted like you for hundreds of years. And now it's in your DNA. And it's only a COVID vaccine can take it out. You understand? So, it's a serious thing. It's a serious thing. So, right, we go through all of that epistle. And we are telling you, say, yeah, we're there promote this book and thing. We have a brethren where most people here we talk to upon the cutting edge most night, but them call late. So them talk all a little 10 minutes and talk, and as them ready to say exactly what I want to say, we say, why man didn't got time to go away, you know. Every time, you know, I say, boy, but you can't too late, Bridget. Because sometimes I'm getting a certain reason about England. Because basically, we really want to tell you, we are going on here, so. Because a man, we're up to date with things. But so sometimes I think go for going night, so. It's time to go away, you understand? So, we don't know how long we'll give him tonight, because we still want to connect to them people if it can work out. But we want to heal up Mandingo. And before we bring in Mandingo, we want to go in with the tune we look for. Okay? We want to play this tune here, as we have said.
You know, we never get
Aye, sir. Yeah. All right, make a look for the tune. I mean, I really want to make a talk. Because we see some things are going on in Africa here right now. We see the movement of the French out of Africa.
Need to come.
We don't know how long it's going to last, but we see a whole heap of the domino them a fall. It a go cross. You know, we see Mali, we see Niger, we see Togo, we see Gabon. I think we are here things about Burkina Faso and Tunisia. It's a serious thing going on in Africa. Never before we see so much things where people, the African leader them say, watch out, leave.
Yeah.
Leave a country. You have been sucking it dry for so long. You have to leave. And guess what? Them serious. Because you have some youth right now where cool them. Where them man there, them now follow the old one them, where they don't get study in Europe and come and go like Africa and Europe. Them youth, they know, they inner the root, like Winnie Mandela, where they inner the people them, with the people them, and decide say, Ray, she not go deal with certain things. Well, some of them youth, you know, them decide say, them not deal with certain things. So you know, we are telling French them to leave. And that same thing are going on in the IT. When they tell you about gang this and gang that. We know say a gang this, you know, because after a while, you know, if you don't have a steady movement of a spirit of leadership to stir the revolution, you have some little ticks we all over the place we are create mischief and decry and make the thing look like say it do have a value. And right now in Haiti we see that happen. There is certain things that is necessary to be done. But how it is being done by certain ones in Haiti, it loses credibility because of who take over the scene, and as well as a gang take it over, that them call people them gang. But the credibility kind of get move away because of how the thing a go. And these countries love to see that, you know. Yeah, because it start out, I say, no, we don't want no more them puppet there, you know, that's that. But as we have said, it's stir and gone, so and gone, and said, America now say them are going there. And even Jamaica, can you believe that? Jamaica will have the biggest murder rate. It's the top 2 biggest murder rate in the world, and they will not have no civil war. You know, see, say them a go down there, go stabilize country. We see Kenya say them a go down there, and the parliament say, no, we don't have that. We could police and we saw them stay in Kenya. We have our problem up here, so. You know, see, now we see Jamaica, no matter what they send people, what they send people down there for? Because stabilize country. The people, them know what is happening. Them know what is happening. But in the revolution, some of the revolutionary, them hungry. And they will do anything to get food. I will tune go so again. Yeah, you have a tune, a reggae tune go so. But the people, yeah, something like that. Yeah. The people, them hungry, Rasta.
Ambush in the night.
Them hungry, so they will do certain things. And when the newspaper them blow it up, it come like this is the thing, I go on, and not the other thing. Because the other thing is not being projected out there. The search go all the while. The search go all the while. Then I hear me hear the Israeli them drop a bomb in a church, in a hospital. And them say 500 people dead. And I say, rotted. 500 people dead. It's wicked, you know. But here where the wickedest part died. The man, what name Netanyahu. Him come on the TV and tell the people them say, well, we have gotten one of the main Hamas leaders. You know when got him? After them bomb the hospital, you know, and kill the 500 people, you know, because you know, the man them have move underground, you know.
Yeah.
Them have tunnel underground, you know. And some of them run under the mosque, some of them run under church, some of them run under hospital. The man them bomb the church, the hospital, and then put it on the news, say, them get one of the main leaders of Hamas. So where those people, those Palestinians who 500 people who have family, when them see that happen, what them fi do? When them see them buildings them are tear down and turn to rubble, when them not have nothing, when them are move them more and more to the sea, where the people they must do? When them a tell you say, boy, you know, they come into Israel and kill 1,000 odd people, that is savagery. Who never listen to the news, the foreign news, they might hear how much Palestinians dead since the year start by Israeli soldiers. How much people know say it's not the other day when the 1,000 odd Israelis kill. Is it thousands of Palestinians who was killed and the world just start and watch? You know, say, and I call people them terrorists. Mandela was a terrorist, according to America. Winnie Mandela was a terrorist.
Oh, a freedom fighter.
According to America.
That's true.
The IRA was terrorist organization. When we just come to England, every time I go in the tube, me hear them and say, we are closing off such and such a thing because bomb scare.
Yeah.
Mr. England, me there and a bomb scare me I hear about. It's the IRA, Irish Republican Army. They have wreak havoc on and so.
Yeah, man.
Them say that terrorists know who rule the country. Who rule IRA, who rule Ireland. Are the same people them who was terrorists around the thing. Them say Gaddafi was a terrorist and they bomb up the whole of the place. You have no government down there, you have no government down there, you know.
Mash up.
Every little pocket of place of is a government to themselves. You know where Obama said, himself when greatest mistake is that him go bomb the place and never have nothing put in place of it. All them want is get rid of Gaddafi. But when them get rid of Gaddafi and bomb up the place, what is it them looking for to happen? In Iraq, them do the same thing. Them used to give Saddam Hussein guns and ammunition to fight against Iran. Iran and Iraq did a fight a war, you know.
Yeah.
And Iraq was backed by America. So Saddam Hussein now become a man and say, well, all right, well, we're done with that now. America is all right, give thanks, go on. Them just turn upon him and say him is a terrorist. And then bomb up and mash up the place. And up to this day, Iraq not fix back. Them going to Afghanistan and say them a look for terrorists. Bomb up all the cave them and all them way there. They make some guys come in at the thing named Taliban and ISIS and all these places rise up. And them run left the place. After them mash up the place, them run left it 20 years them there. And the same man them come back, come take over the place and start going worse than when them did not go on before the American them go there. You understand? But we know who are look on this thing supposed to say, why them people they wicked in a Rasta. Look how them just kill this and kill this. So. But what about the land? Most time in them late hours. Why you look Mandingo? Greetings.
Ujambo, greetings Muta. Here we are in London.
Yeah, last night. But a style really.
Flavor.
FLAV. Last night we did up on Flavor with Mandingo. He have a program on a station named Flavor. And yo, we are going. Yes. All right. So, well, I say last night we did on
Flavor Radio,
Mandingo program, and it was like not them hours here, a little earlier than them hours here. So, Mandingo is a man we always call in when the program nearly done. Him there now, so we can talk and have a conversation. Yellow.
Let me clarify. A lot of times I call earlier, but I have to be waiting on the operator, and sometimes the operator have been holding, and sometimes the operator does not answer. So it's not that I deliberately call late, but that is the situation for people.
All right, you know, usually we call you upon things that are going on in England because sometimes we don't really are reading Guardians and all them things. We really read them still, but and watch BBC, but we like to hear from one of us who can tell we another level. Yes, we have to tell you, say, we want to hear another level. That is really what we are looking for, another level from ones and ones who live on the ground. So that is really why I hold up a time we want to hear where I go on in England. See? So now that we're in England with the eye now, tell me where we are going in England.
Yes, well, what is going on in England is a continuation of the racism that has faced African people ever since British imperialism invaded our African motherland and brought our ancestors as prisoners of war to the Caribbean and elsewhere. And the British Empire is the biggest empire in history, which means that they committed the biggest genocidal Holocaust murders. And up to now, they have not been brought to justice. And whenever we as Africans talk about reparations, they don't want to deal with the issue of reparations. Yet, European Jews have gotten reparations, and even Japanese and many others have gotten reparations. But when it comes on to our African race, they don't want to give us reparations. But reparations, as Marcus Garvey Jr., the son of Marcus Garvey, who was my physics teacher at Kingston Technical, and who greatly inspired myself and Mutabaruka and others at Kingston Technical, Stocky Smith and others, to be strong Pan-Africanists, has always said that reparations is our right, and we have to acquire the necessary military and economic power to get reparations, because our enemies will not pay reparations willingly. As his father said, power is the only argument that satisfies man, because man is not moved by prayer, petitions, and begging and that type of thing. Power is the only argument, and a race without authority and power is a race without respect. So we understand what Marcus Garvey Jr. and his father said, that we as Africans, for us to get our rights, we have to acquire the necessary economic and military power to force those who transgress against our ancestors and us in this time to pay for what they have done to our people. And of course, we know in every war situation, the fight is always on two fronts. There are the external enemies who we know, be they Arab Muslims or European Christians, for example. And there are always the traitors. This is so in every race. But as an African from Jamaica, I'm talking about our race. So the internal enemies are always the traitors that we have to be fighting against to destroy as we fight against their masters, the external enemies. And Muta, I am so glad that you spoke about religion, whereby we have Africans who they are so mentally enslaved, whereby they put the religion of our racist enemies before the interests of their race. So
yes, we want to come forward to Mandingo, but you know we have to take a break. Right, so, but we still want him to tell you what we are going in England.
I will.
You understand? Yes, so we want to take the break and come forward. Your turn, DJ Kamar. Yes, we're talking to Mandingo, and as we say, we are broadcast live from London, England, on Special One Radio. Yes, Mandingo.
Yes, before I'm just gonna finish off with the Arab thing. The thing about it is that whenever Africans put their foreign religions before their race, they are automatically traitors. So you find Africans who are Muslims put Islam and put their Arab co-religionists before other Africans. And Africans who are Christians, they do the same thing. They put their Christianity before. No one was born Christian or Muslim. And what the Arabs and Europeans have done is that they have used their Christian and Islamic religions to culturally manipulate and control African people. So for example, Christian name, there's no such thing as a Christian name. It's European names. Cultural imperialism using religion. Muslim name, there's no such thing as a Muslim name. There are Arab names. Muta was talking about this earlier. So you have Africans getting rid of their African names and taking European names and Arab names under the guise of being Christian or Muslim. We must practice our African religions, be it voodoo or whatever, whereby we retain our cultural and mental identity as Africans. Because religion of the racist enemies is a mental tool of enslavement for our people. And finally, where that is concerned, Gaddafi is no leader for me as an African, as a Marcus Garvey man, a Pan-Africanist. Gaddafi, like Nasser, who was his idol, was a Pan-Arabist. And when the other Arabs refused for him to succeed as Nasser's successor, as the #1 Pan-Arabist, he turned to our African people to try to use our people. And his intention, just like the Europeans, their rivals, was to control and conquer Africa. A lot of the jihadist groups in Nigeria and elsewhere in Africa were armed by Gaddafi. And so the rivalry between these Europeans and these Arabs is over who should control our African motherland. And we who are Pan-Africanists will not allow these non-Africans to control our thing. Can you imagine you have more Arabs in North Africa than in Arabia? How did they get there? Conquest, enslavement of our ancestors, etc. And finally, go on YouTube and check out the Arab slave trade by Marcus Garvey Jr., Muta and I's teacher at Kingston Technical High School, where you will get a full history of what Arab, Muslims, European Christians, and Jewish enslavers, all three of them have done to our African people. And they all owe us reparations. Talking about England right now, Britain, the main problem is that the vast majority of our youths are in a state of serious mental confusion and also in a state whereby, because of this mental confusion, because of the racist educational system, they have low self-esteem. And part of the result of this is the large amounts of fatal stabbings of African youths, of other African youths. Now, some of our African youths are good. Not all of them are bad, but a lot of them are in need of serious help because they have been destructive to our African community. And one of the reasons for that is that since Margaret Thatcher got rid of the youth clubs that used to be able to engage our youths in constructive activities, both boys and girls, that no longer exists. Duke Baysee is agreeing with because he knows this is true. When we used to have the youth clubs that could engage our young African boys and girls in England and so on, there was not this epidemic of internal violence by our youths. Yes, there was some violence, but not on the scale as we have it. Because the parents do not have time to cater and to guide and direct their youths. And the youth clubs used to fulfill that role. And some of these youth clubs were run by some of our people. So there were positive models where that is concerned. So this is a very serious problem. And then there's the other problem of police who are racist, who attack, injure, and in some cases, some of our youths die, whether they are boys or girls, as a result of police brutality. We had Chris Carber just over a year ago who was shot. He was totally unarmed, shot dead, one shot in the head. He was posing no threat. He was surrounded by the police and he was killed. The police guy who did that because of pressure by our community is facing charges of murder. But many of our people, men and women, boys and girls, we remember Joy Gardner in North London who was killed in front of her little infant son. We remember these things. And my brethren Anthony Lemard, Crumpet from Harlesden, who the police claimed choked on his own vomit. How did he choke on his so-called own vomit? Because they choked him. There are countless examples of this type of racist thing, and the police have gotten off where that is concerned. And do you know that when that police guy was charged for, he's going to face charge for the murder of Chris Carber in Streatham, that the armed police in London went on strike saying that they are not going to carry out their armed duties because one of their number has been charged with the murder of Chris Carber. So you see, it has been a culture of racist impunity where the police are supposed to be able to kill and get away with it. Mark Duggan in Tottenham, Broadwater Farm area, he posed no threat, he had nothing on him, and yet he was shot and killed. And the people rose up. And they rose up because the local MP at the time, David Lammy, he did not attend to the cries and needs of the people at the time. And so the people revolted. And yet he was the MP for the area. And I see whereby David Lammy is more interested in what is going on in Palestine, supporting the Israelis, than he is in seeing about the racism that has killed and has made life very hard for our African people in Britain. It's a very, very serious problem. Muta, you have been coming here for many, many years, but you know, so you know that some of the things that you hear that I'm talking about, you are familiar with. And you said something which is true. While you listen to BBC, read The Guardian and these papers and that type of thing, you read them with reservations and you scrutinize them because you know they only push their own interests. They hide the news that they want to hide from our people and promote the lies that they want to promote. I remember Marcus Garvey Jr. said that the biggest propagandists in history to give false propaganda are the British, and that the BBC is their biggest organ of public disinformation. Marcus Garvey Jr. told me and others that at Kingston Technical High School in the 60s before I came to this country. So I was aware of the role. And Muta, you know, for years we growing up in Jamaica, every 8 o'clock, what we used to hear in the morning, 8 o'clock, BBC, World News. And so many of our people swore anything they heard on the 8 o'clock, BBC, World News at 8 o'clock Jamaica time, they believe that it was gospel. And if you and I as Africans told them the truth, they say, no, 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 because the BBC never said that. How foolish.
Yes.
Do you expect your enemy to talk the truth?
Yeah, well, we work it out and find out, say, a lot of these news that come out is not to tell the people them the truth, it's to make the side that these people is weak. You know, it's a propaganda machinery, it is, to maintain a certain position. You understand? And when you look, you see the position is being saved. You know, one thing that just happened the other day is to make mention of the first time this war started with the Palestinian and the Israeli them. We hear of some of the Palestinian them chopping off children head,
beheading,
and put them in cage and light them a fire. We hear that, and for about a week it a go on. And all you could hear upon the news, even the President of America mention it. Couple, and not even couple weeks, you know, more than a week or 2-3 weeks ago, some people do some investigation in it and say, no go so. There's no baby down there. We have no head and I get chopped up and them things there. That me and say, what me hear the big guys them, I mention it. And me and say, they mean say, them could have so brazen to tell the world, say this happen, and that give the people them get more anger and angry against the Palestinian them. When them look on them TV and hear man and say, children were burned in cage. It's like the time when them go Iraq and tell you say weapons of mass destruction and Saddam Hussein, that Saddam Hussein, Colin Powell, Chief of Staff, say I show graphic pictures of how the Saddam Hussein government have moved them weapons of mass destruction. That when you see them do it, you can't deny it, say no go so. Everybody say, but we see there, see Colin Powell show how they move the things them and them go this and go that. And when you hear from the show, it's lie. No go so. If you tell the people them, just now man they say, you really believe that some man was a man? So say, yes, them will see it on the TV. Where you see it? American imperialism, propaganda machinery at work. So when we look now, I will say, really and truly, why would I say, we don't know what we are saying? Because I'm looking at Haiti and see the same thing happen with Haiti too. Same thing, you can't tell nobody, even the government of Jamaica now let Haitian people come find refugee in a Haiti. Imagine that. Them have all sorts of laws and regulations where I show you say, yeah. And the man, them say one of the boat them, the captain of the boat is a repeat offender to Jamaican waters by coming there continuously with refugees or people. In other words, they must say, instigate and insinuate, say, maybe these people was bringing in things like guns and all these things. The gun them done in Jamaica already, you know. You have some gun in Jamaica we not use yet, you know. But they are 3-4 years ago and it not used yet. And you hear the Minister of National Security say 200 guns are coming in per month. I mean, no time from the year start, them not find 200 guns. Maybe them pick up them thing now and find even more. But from man said that years ago, him said that, you know. I'm say years ago, a little before the COVID, him say 200 guns is intelligence. You hear them call it intelligence. That means you can't deny it. It's most true.
And it is lies.
Them say intelligence, tell them say 200 guns is coming in the country every month. And from that time till now, me never hear them find 400 guns in that 6 weeks yet, 6 months yet. But me know say the gun them dead there. So if him know for intelligence, tell him say 200 guns are coming per month. How come him not get 199 out of them?
And him know.
And him know, because them not know him say him intelligent. Him never say, I believe
Him say him intelligent.
that Jesus Christ is coming on the earth. And you say, you believe that? No, go so.
Him say him know.
Him say him know. And we must trust them, because them is the people them who we look to for guide and protect the democracy of the country and them things like so.
But him now recover them.
I want to talk to you about something. Recently, we see it fly out of me. It fly out of me. I made a while ago and come out of me. In something in England, did I go on? The English, the stabbing up thing,
Yes.
The stabbing up thing is long time a year ago. I mean before COVID, we year ago.
Yes.
Good. All right. What is it that all right? We are a man in a Jamaica shoot a man, and it's either revenge or a man have something for him and him just says him want it and the man not give man. So it's like gang war, you know, man just fire shot after man because they want to kill one man, just like the Israeli them. Them say 4 man have play domino or bar and 1 man in there is the man will trouble them. And them just park on a bike and fire shot in there. Most of the time, the 3 man them with the 666 dead and the 1 man who them want to kill get away. You understand? It's like it's pillion and rider. Muta and the pillion get dead quicker than the rider. So when I say this now, what is it that is driving these black youth, come up to say black youth, to really continue this thing? Because it's still in America, it's still in England. So why is it so widespread that the youth just a pass with a stop man and run? God, tell me.
As I mentioned, with the closure of the youth clubs by Margaret Thatcher in the 1980s, it can be traced, as I said, things used to happen before in the 60s and 70s, but in the 1980s, I as a journalist and historian can tell you that with the closure of the youth clubs and no adequate outlets for the youths, in the 1980s onwards to now, the youths without direction and so on, a lot of them became manipulated by older members of the community who are into criminality and into what they call post-code rivalry. So in other words, a youths from Wood Green, for example, just argument's sake, would say that they are in war with youths from Tottenham because they are different areas. Youths from Peckham would be at war with youths from Brixton. You even have a situation where parts of Brixton, some of the youths are at war with other youths in other parts of Brixton. That type of situation you find all over. Over in Halls and Stonebridge, St. Raphael's Estate. You find that youths, for example, at Church Road in Halsden are at war with youths in Stonebridge because those youths are from Stonebridge. And youths from St. Raphael's Estate. I'm just calling some names as an example. This type of thing. And it happens in Birmingham too and so on. And a lot used to happen like that in Manchester, that they call Manchester Gunchester. There was that situation that a lot of the youths in different areas, Maside, Cheetah Mill, and that type of thing. And what it is that the only solution to this type of thing is that the African adults, parents and so on, we have to engage with our youths and get our youths together in community events to create a harmonious way of living, because we cannot ignore our youths. They are our youths. And it is not in the interest of the police, and it is not the duty of non-Africans to see about the problems of violence of our youths. They are not interested. It's not their business. The Indians see about their affairs. The Chinese see about their affairs. The English see about their affairs. It is us as African parents in Britain to see about our youths, and we have to engage with them. Some of our adults will say, boy, I don't want to, boy, I'm afraid to talk to them youths and thing. But if you are afraid to engage and so on with your youths, then there is no hope, and it's further destruction in our community. I and other Africans who are conscious of this responsibility always do as much as we can to engage with our youths. Because we cannot adopt a standoff attitude, because what affects our youths affects us.
Wait, let me ask you something, because I see something since I come on here, so on. I'm a bridge and I observe it, because we are drive through the town, all right. We know, say, when Jamaican come on foreign, them work 3 times harder than when them there Jamaica. So when them say Jamaican lazy, not even Jamaican black people lazy, not no go so. There's something that is happening in Jamaica that people want to come to these places to work. And even though sometimes them life is not better in these places, as I saw going around the town, them still prefer the coal and the white people them are mixed up with, and just I get angry with one another still. No. Why may I say that? Me have a person that look and I observe it. Most Jamaican, you have to tell me if I'm wrong.
Yes.
Yeah. Most Jamaican, where I say up here so, the woman them is either having a hairdressing parlor, or the man them have a food shop. All right. The other nation them when we look on, like the China them.
Yes, Indians.
Them own them shop. Them own them shop. And them not necessarily in a food neither. But them in a food too, because everybody yam. Yeah. The Kurds them, when me see, them have them front shop. And we know say a front shop give me information where we get say. Them use the shop as front for deal with certain things. But when you're looking at the shop, it's like a supermarket. You can't get anything you want in the shop. I'll know that when we done all that program, we go there, you see them open. And we know why them open so late too.
24 hours.
Yeah, all right now. White people control the place. And obviously white people have the long stretch. You know, the 100 yard, 100 meter, whatever they call it. When white people reach on the front, we just start the race, which is that me I say up here so. What is it that is causing inner England, me talk, because it's supposed to be a land of opportunities, right? And where people come here, all over, the African them from Africa, the Indian them from India, and not to mention the Indian them. The Prime Minister right now is an Indian, right? In a white man country, the Prime Minister is an Indian. What is it that is driving black people from getting a piece of the pie? I can't wait them to see when them in their yard. Not only Jamaica, no, but I talk about especially Jamaica. Because I talk to someone and them say, boy, you are 20 years, me there, 30 years. And them condition, when me did come say originally, are the same condition them in. But them come to England to make it. Right? And you have man that say, white people. It's not only black people get discriminated against in England. Me see that. But yet still the other people them look like them are push further. But the black people them is in the same position. I mean I tell you say, most of my brethren them, when me just start come to England, when me used to them in a Brixton, me see them just a while ago we a drive street and me say, boy, I look how them gentrify Brixton. One time you could have come down and you get all this and get all that. No, when in the bright, it come like Harlem. One time I pay black people I walk up and down in Harlem.
Yes.
In a middle night. In a middle night you see white people. Alright, we'll take a break and come forward. Yeah, the question still there.
Yeah.
Why is it that my brethren them, after them run left Jamaica, run left them family, come on here so because them say them have to leave Jamaica because things too hard in Jamaica. Why is it me come to England and see them same brethren there from in the 80s when me just start come here? When me look on them still not own no house. Some of them still not have no job. The daughter them look like them look little better than the man them. Because
not much better.
The woman them have some hairdressing parlor. Because right now hairdressing I do the thing. Black woman don't like them ear. More them don't like certain man, but I'm say it on the radio all the while. The black woman greatest problem is them ear. Every year, every week, them change them ear and them have ear for 7 days a week and all them something there. Them eyelash, them eyebrow, everything falls a certain way. But them have a business outside. No care what you want to say, them have a business. And you can look on the woman them and see say, them more progressive in them ways. But the man them there, so them not own nothing. I'm not talking about my brethren them too, you know. How is it that possible that you left Jamaica 30 years, 20 years ago, and you talk about you go England, right? And you come here so, are you not better off than me down in Jamaica, Rasta? Explain that to me, yeah.
First of all, Muta, if you do not have a plan, it means that you plan to fail, and you must fail. And this is one of the major reasons in answer to what you're asking. A lot of them come and say they left Jamaica and other places in Africa and the Caribbean saying they want better, but wanting better means that you have to have a plan as to how to get better. Just wanting and wishing is never a solution. You must have a plan. And most of them, if you ask them, what plans have you made to acquire economic wealth and strength? They cannot tell you. I tell you that straight. After this program, you're going to ask them. Ask them, what plans have you made to acquire economic power? Because this is what Marcus Garvey said that we should say earlier. We must empower ourselves economically. They don't. In terms of the women, last night, I was in Harlesden. And I heard a sister, Jamaican, boasting to a brethren that you see me, I don't depend on no man, you know. Because you see this wig where me have on, and you know, so the wig is European or Indian wig.
Yeah.
A 260 odd pound me buy it for, you know. You see that mentality, I just use as an example. She, like many others, using money to buy the wig and earpiece of non-African people who hate us and that type of thing. That type of female is not interested in buying books.
Yeah, but hold on the mandingo. Hold on the mandingo. I not going to really it out that way, listen. No, but everybody now go conscious to go buy books and them things.
No,
most people want a better life.
Yes.
So them want a house, them want a family, them want to know so them can buy food. And me I talk about African this and African that, you know. But you have people say all them want is a life where them can live happy with them family and buy food and them wig and them short dress and all them something there. Alright. So we could have cost them from now till Dying Kingdom come. The daughter them a look a life for themselves. We miss more than the man them. So when we are talking about now, how come the woman them look more progressive, and you start to say, yeah, but them are we foreign people, we got them things there.
Some.
Yeah, me know what we say.
Some, because
yeah, but
I
me know
was
say
never
some.
generalized.
No, me know say some, you know, but if you go start tell me now, say, well, the woman them more progressive because them are wear 200 pound wig, but you say the wig come from this and this and that. We can't eat all that, say that, you know. But you see them same one.
And it's true.
Them picnic, they are Jamaica, and them are send 100 pound, go give them picnic, to go to school and college and them things. While the man, they are so, and all him can do is look for breed and next woman here so. Or he might do some little thing on the corner, them way there. Me not say woman not do it, you know. But me say to me, traveling around for the whole week, me see most of that. So you have to tell me about the man them. And you see you gone to the woman them now and start to say, yeah, the woman them are wear wig. Me say that every day. Because I see that true. But that still don't negate the fact that the man them up here and do have a plan, as they say.
Yes.
Yeah, them do have a plan.
Yes.
So them up here so and I deal with it. So would I like find out now. Alright, so them do have a plan.
And so that's the result of not having a plan.
Yes.
So they fall victim to that type of oppression that they face because they don't have a plan.
So you see now the woman who opened her false hair salon by serving up some little money over there, she have a false hair salon. And me not like false hair. You would prefer say, boy, Lego that, you know. So what should you do?
No, I am not saying to Lego that. Because the point of the matter is, the truth of the matter is that the false hair things and so that are bought from Indians and others who
yeah, we know that, but
things.
it help she.
See?
When she buy them for $100 from the Indian, them, she come back and sell for $200 and she can send $50 go to Jamaica and help her man to go buy some ganja with and then have her house said where she can pay rent. Me would prefer no say me can pay my rent with something where you and me a claim say, why all black people have built up this and black. Of course black people are long time black people have built it up. But me I say now you have unconscious people. When we could have talked more about black consciousness. Them now go change. Them will bleach till bleach come.
Yes, some will not change, but some will change.
But at them
some
talk.
will change.
At them talk.
Yeah.
Them not allowing them picnic for suffer. Them want a house. And how them get it? Them never go thief. Them never go sell them body. And me talk about when me hear, you know, when me talk to them, you know. You have some woman with them look the weirdest way, you know. false, this and color. It's like, them now go make you go deal with them through. You have look a pretty talk to them. I say them a party. And through them just a certain way. If you say, through them just a certain way, them going to sleep with you. Them have them integrity still. And it's them girl, they know what me I say, boy, but look how them, I say, what if them line up, I go through Big Stand a while ago and I don't remember which part else we are drive. And me I say, but Irons, oh, so much falls here, please. I said, that's I'm looking there. A pure woman. You know, see it. And round on the other side now, I see a man a come down the road and, you know, them really that me I say, oh, what is? It look like them have a thing against the black man up here now and the black man was gone. And then the black woman was going with that little thing. And look how much she say, I don't have Jamaica. You know much of them coming at the shop the other day. And I tell me, say, you know, say, me in Jamaica the other day, I hear you on the radio, but me never see it yet. And when me look on the girl, you know, Rasta, she look like she work in a bank. I don't know bank she work in a, but she have her things. And you can't come talk to her no way. She have her things. Me don't know which man up here so have anything where you can't come talk no way.
Well, you do have some man, because I remember you mentioned that in terms of the food shop, most of the food shops is a man them who own the food shop thing then. The ear thing then. The ear thing is with our women. But most of the food shops, so you have some of our man them who have food shops and other kind of shops too.
Yeah, you remember the youth them where you bring come out a barber shop, them the
yes, exactly.
All right.
Exactly why I brought
tomorrow
now.
Yes. On the stepping razor.
Yes.
Right? We are going to interview a brethren where we meet named Basil. Him have 6 bookshop. Well, it's not even bookshop again. It's book. When we go
and herbal thing and so.
Sweet shop. A sweet shop. Him have everything natural.
Holistic.
This natural, holistic, this and him have vegan restaurant, right? And me I say, boy, I have to put you up on the radio because he's one of a million. Yeah. He's one of a million brethren. Because the 6 store them, the 5 store them when I go since we come here so. And him own the 5 store them and them in a different places in England and so. Oh, him could have do that in all the madness and craziness we are going.
Because he has a plan. And this person who you're talking about.
You think he left Jamaica and think about a bookstore?
No, he did not.
You think he left for open a vegan restaurant?
Not initially, but he had the ambition that he wanted to do well in life.
All of them come out with that. All of them come out with that.
Who you talking about is Basil, who I know from when he started. Right? He started from a unit in Eurolink in Brixton, expanded to the Pempamsi in Brixton Hill, and then the others like in Harlesden and Walthamstow and elsewhere. So I know that. From Manchester came with that ambition.
So why is 1 out of a million, Mandingo? Why is 1 out of a million, Rasta? When me come here, come say, and you know why me hurt about it? Because that's some man when me know from Jamaica.
Well, there's another brother.
Some man when I'm my age.
But there's another brother, for example, from Brixton, who has a 24-hour food shop in Brixton. He also has a food place in Croydon and also a place where can be rented out to have events for our community, which is important because most of the times when our people, as African people, want to have family or whatever events, we have to be hiring from non-African people. So that thing by that brother having a place in Croydon rent is an example of the direction where we need more of our people, man and woman, to do. And as you say, some of them are stagnant, not going anywhere, but at the same time, we support those who are progressive, and we have to get our people to practice that Marcus Garvey thing of supporting and buying from our own, because there's also the mentality self-hatred mentality that a lot of our people do not like to support our other people who have businesses. They would rather go to non-Africans and give them their money than our own thing. And that is something that cannot be disregarded because it is true. So we applaud those and we hope to help to increase their numbers by supporting them and that type of situation. And a thing that I must put again is in terms of a sense of values. I have seen where a lot of our African parents in England, for example, whenever they choose to be buying things for their children here, they tend to be buying flippant things rather than things that would engage their youths to put them on a more progressive path. The reason why I'm saying that, Richie Sunak, you mentioned him, Indian, Hindu, he's now Prime Minister.
Hold on, I could take a break. I will take a break and come forward. This is the Cutting Edge coming to you from London, England. Yes, we're there with you. Yes, we're there, yo. Yes, we're there with you on the Cutting Edge. We are talking about the position where black people, especially those who come from Caribbean, I don't say Jamaica specifically, because most of the ones them who me get linked with over the past week are really Jamaicans, right? All right. So this person, what is your name?
Exodus.
You run for Jamaica, you Exodus. Right.
After.
All right. So him is Exodus, and he bring cross a point, where whenever they examine, and him examine. So him say now, the reason why the women them have advantage, I'm going to tell you. All right. Go right to the mic.
Yes, sir. Greetings, one and all. Give thanks, Brother Muta, for Abinai and all the brethren them, Brother Mandingo, Tamo D and Baysee. From my perspective, I believe that the woman them in, the females them rather, in the UK have a outset in life, an advantage over Englishmen in terms that they are the actual breadwinner. Bless the woman them and them bring we into this world. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here. So in England, the advantage for the females them working with the councils that the woman them have or gain council residence from the government in the good old days, as the I would know. If you have 2 or 3 kids, you go to the council, you get a council property. And the females, them, to be fair to them advance. Them go to university, them struggle with the kids, them make sure so the kids them go decent school and move on to university. And most of the man, them, female, them have 2 or 3 kids, and then for some reason, in the workout, relationship, the workout with female, and you find it say a big 65-year-old man, 70-year-old man, I walk up and down a plot up in mirror, wear some short jeans.
Yeah, but we got the man them again, you know. Yeah. You talk about the woman them, the reason why the woman them advance. And I say, one of the reasons them is that the government secure the woman because she's the one who will look about the children them.
Of course, and it's not just for black woman.
No, we're not
female.
We know them now going to defend black woman and not defend the white woman. We don't bring in the white woman in the night, man. We are talking about Caribbean people like you and me and black woman were there, so that when them come up here, so it looked to me like the woman them are make more advanced, and you are give me a reason why. Yes.
Of course, because of the educational facilities, they make use of it. They get themselves together, and they are actual breadwinners. They work, save, go to university, and advance themselves in the work.
That me did I say originally.
Them advance themselves.
Say the woman them make a move, and the man them say, me see man my age, brethren, in this week, yeah. Me see man my age in this week, yeah. When me know from And a man say him know my granny. Know my granny to her thing. From Jonestown. You know what she me left Jonestown, Rasta? And a man, another man, me don't know where me know him from, but him say him know me, right? And me I say, the man almost my age, and him no look no different. When me say no look no different, I can look older than me too. But really and truly, me not see what is it that him come to England to do. Man thing go say, you have to come with a plan. Me don't know if every man will come up here, they actually know where him a go do. But when him come up here and say him just take a thing and run with it.
Yeah.
That's why I will talk to the bridging tomorrow. Say, him look like him just take a thing and just run with it and it'll work for him. What man thing go say?
You must have a plan. And that is why I say, because without a plan, it means you plan to fail. I said that earlier, and that is so. And in terms of the woman, in terms of you have to live somewhere. Most of the women are able to get ahead on the housing market and so on, because having the children, that qualifies them to have the council flats. When they started to sell off the council flats and so at reduced prices and so, because they were the ones who were the tenants in the council flats, they got that kind of blight, which was more, because very few men qualified for that, because very few men were the ones who had custody of their children. And this is what happened. So I am pointing out the economic truth and reality of how the women, to a larger extent, were able to improve themselves in terms of owning property. I am not asking an individual this. This is something that I know and others who know how this place run is the so it go, right? And next point that I'm saying also, which is important, I was mentioning Rishi Sunak. The sad truth, because to get ahead, we have to acknowledge the good and also the bad. No excuses. I have seen where a lot of our African mothers and fathers, instead of spending money to send their children to good schools or to have private lessons to increase their educational advancement, would rather fritter the money away on other things.
Like false here.
Not just false here. The man them and jewelry and all kind of thing.
Yes.
No partial, because both are involved. Thing. While what I know, not guess, what I know is that the Chinese and Indians, for example, spend a lot of money and sacrifice to see that their children get a good education by sending them to good schools, paying money to get private tuition so that they are successful educationally. And at the same time, I have seen where too many of our African parents refuse to spend money to spend for the educational advancement of their children, both men and women. This is something I am not asking any individual about. This is something that I, Mandingo, know personally, because I've seen it. And I teach informally different subjects and so given my educational background and thing. So I am involved in that type of thing. So I know exactly when I say that. So people like the Rishi Sunaks and so on, they get ahead. A prime example, in the 60s and 70s, we started to see, for example, on TV and radio, a few of our African men and women as presenters and producers and that type of thing. But what I've noticed, you see, from the 1980s onwards, especially now, a lot of these positions in radio and TV, public imagery now, where you can see, and in other fields where you don't see publicly, is now Indians you're seeing, men and women, in those jobs, on TV and radio, that used to be occupied by African men and women as newsreaders and things. That's a reality.
Yes, this is the cutting edge. We are delving at some English vibes, yeah, you know. We delve in a serious thing, you know.
Yes.
Yes, it's good that we're here in England. So here we're going to do now. We're going to take the last break and come forward. And you know, so we're going there again. 2 o'clock, Kingston time, and 7 o'clock, London time, with the stepping razor. So it come like in England, we now get the 2 programs them in a 1 day.
Yes.
You understand?
Literally.
And when me done so now, me have to go drive an hour or so to go sleep and get up again to come to the next program. So want to see with me and do with me. If me saw Joe's a little more. But yes, this is the Cutting Edge on RFM. Last break. Yes, me I say you are so bold, sweating in the cold. We have some conversation that go on here, so because it's a serious thing. It's a serious thing in this land of opportunity and bliss here. So Mandingo, did I say something? Yes, Mandingo.
Yes. Whenever you live in a society as an African man, and we talk in England now, Britain, you must study the society that you live in. Because if you do not study and understand how the society operates and works, you will be a loser and a sufferer. The reason why I'm saying that is that when I came here as a Jamaica civil engineering government scholarship winner from Kingston Technical to this country, one of the things that I noticed, I already knew from before that African men and women face racist attacks. But the African man is the one who is most feared by the European racist male. Feel most threatened by the African man as the warrior, generally speaking, and soldier. So they always try to play this divide and rule thing. And one of the things that I have always told African men in this country to do is that always try and have a place of your own. If it is even a 1 room, but it must be your home. Why does Mandingo say that African men must always strive and have a place of their own, even if it starts with a 1 room or a rent? Because the way the society works, if you give up your 1 room or your place to go and live with a woman who you say you love, and even when she has a lot of children for you, whenever there is any quarrel or feud, she knows when she calls the racist police and the police come, you know who is going to be arrested and who is going to be asked, pack your bags and leave. It's not her. It is you, the man. I as man in this country know this. Right? And the women know this too. And not all of them, but a lot of them play on that. They know if there's any dispute, they just call the police, or you will come home one evening from work and you find your things in some bag outside the door. And you're the one who is going to be jailed. You're the one who is going to be told to leave. And one of the tricks that some women, I am saying some because not all women are bad, you know, is to get you as a man in a case of danger and vulnerability. They say to you, give up your place, give up your one room, give up where you're staying, and come and live with me. Because we have the children, or even if you don't have any children. And when you say, no, I am not giving up my place, you know. Because whenever anything happens, you're going to call the police and out I am. And you know one of the tricks that some men fall for, Muta and other listeners? When some of the women cleverly say to you, oh, the reason why you don't want to give up a place is because you want to carry a woman to your place. That is the generalship. I know this. And you see the day you go give up your place, you see the change in the behavior. You see, once you know you no longer have a place that you want, if you are not in any argument, you just say, watch her. Don't hit her because I don't believe in beating up woman and so. You're not a woman can't agree. You have your place. You say, it's alright. And you're gone at your yard. You see, when she knows you have given up your place because you fall for what she's saying about you only want have your place because you want to carry your whole heap of woman them there, whether it's so or not, you are totally in danger. I have seen this happen, Muta, to enough brethren who foolishly give up them places. Never give up your place as a man. And whenever you're doing anything with the woman, make sure that legally you are legally protected.
All right, rapper move. Yes. It's weird.
That can make Muta see these men after 40 years in the same position because
yes. Because they have no place.
All right, so it come like we start to blame the woman now.
No, not blaming the woman. Not blaming the woman. Because I said to you, Muta, that the man, them must not give up their own place. I said that because of how the society is structured.
If you do that, the woman...
The vulnerability.
Yeah, the woman.
By some, yes.
What I am hearing is the hammer coming down and the woman.
That's not true, Muta.
Yes,
no.
That's what I hear.
That's not true.
The society
that's not true.
Backs the woman.
The society back the woman because of how the man stay.
Not all men, Muta, you're generalizing.
But not all women get help from the government. When I say to you,
a lot do.
No, yeah, a lot of man say opposite to what you are saying to. You know what I say? The woman have the children most of the time.
Yes.
The man gone about to make a farm and farm full. So the government set up a system to help the woman because she's more vulnerable than the man. And now when you are saying now that the woman take advantage of it and start behave a certain way and start treat the man a certain way. So
wrong, Muta. The woman, the government did not. The government did not set up a system for the woman. The government set up a system that who has the children.
Yeah.
Who has the children.
So in most cases,
it just so happens that it is. But it's not that they set it that way.
Yes,
it's who has the children.
So the woman have it.
Yeah, in most cases.
Yeah, that's why I'm not talking about. That's why I talk about the woman have it. So if the woman have it and the man outless or no, and the woman start going away now, we start to now say, well, you see the woman and the woman and the woman, it become a problem. We have to move, we have to move, we have to move.
We never said that. We said the man must have him own place. We said the man must have him own place.
Stepping razor later. I said this is stepping razor later. This is all stepping razor like so later. That's what we are talking about. All right. We want to give thanks to the Virgin who provide us with this studio here.
Tamo D.
For broadcast the show.
Tamo D.
Tamo D, yes. Special One Radio, that is what its name. We want to thank Duke Baysee back in farm again. When some Muta come to England, him feel the spirit now. Alright, so him start to video the whole thing. We want to thank Mandingo. We live one hear Mandingo on the radio, them hours a man in here. We're there at Jamaica. We want to heal up DJ Kemar, who's sitting for Shane. And we know so we will be back here from, where we said, 7 o'clock.
Yes. Yes.
England time.
Yes.
And it's 4 hours of that. And now it's 1:48. and over here is 6:48.
2
This
minutes to
is
7.
the Cutting Edge on IRFM.